Hello! Today I would like to present you this quite interesting device that I recently purchased, and it's been called Portable Outdoor Camping Shower Set. It is a battery operated device that you can use anywhere, and the only thing you need is a bucket with water, and you basically have got a portable shower. This is going to be extremely interesting. It is part of much bigger project that allow me to have a hot water basically anywhere, and that's because I'm working with a 12 volt DC heater, so I can use it from solar and from battery. That name is a very generic, but if you take a look at the side, you will find here a more detailed model. So let's do the unboxing, and this is what we've got. So the first thing, we've got our user manual, and I deeply believe that it's going to be extremely simple, so you are welcome to pause and you can take a look. I will tell you exactly why I decided to go with this model. Here we've got like a Chinese, so yeah, it is going to be extremely beautiful. It's got like two different power levels, the water flow. Here is our main component, which is this beautiful orange pump that contain built-in battery and light, just in case you would be interested. Now let's take a look what else we've got. Here we've got a shower head that is presenting like this. Yeah, it's got size of a regular one, and I believe the inlet is exactly the same as on the normal household version, so that might be important just in case you would like to swap some parts. If we take a look here, we've got a charging cable, which is one end on the USB, and on the second end we've got something that is similar to MagSafe, but it is a different one. But it looks really beautiful, and I enjoy that cable because it is like a silicone and rubberized. Very nice. Let me grab a power bank. Here we've got a power bank, so we can basically recharge our device in virtually any location, which is going to be great while camping or in case of emergency. And here we've got our input, so it is key up and it can go only one way, and as you can see, our charging process is being indicated. So I would say it is extremely nice. Just take a look, and you can put it only one way because here you've got a slot for wire, so it go like this. Absolutely beautiful. I have absolutely no idea why they decided to go with something like this, not a regular USB-C. And that's because this pump is not going to be submerged in water, so it really do not make a lot of sense to make it such a waterproof item. So yes, cable is absolutely beautiful. Let's take a look what else we've got in our box. We've got absolutely beautiful spring type strain relief. I absolutely love it. That's going to be really nice. We've got a suction cup, most likely for mounting our shower head. This is what I would believe. And we've got some O-rings, maybe as a spare part, or they are required here. We are going to be taking a look at this. We've got a hose that's got a pretty decent length, as you can see. And this will go to your shower head. As you can see here, we've got a thread, so that feel like a plastic, so I believe we should add there a gasket to make sure that we are not going to be getting any leaks. Maybe I should take a look at the user manual, but my assumption is this will go here, and now we are going to be nicely screwing it. Let's create a nice set, and I'm pretty sure that we can swap it out for different one just in case you would be interested. So now it's presenting really well. Let's take a look what else we've got. We've got thing for most likely attaching our pump. If we take a look at our pump, those elements are going to be perfectly aligning here. And when you've got like a bucket or something like this, then you can basically attach it like that. So yeah, that's make a perfect sense. And let's see at this element. Well, so we've got a suction cup that looks like can go here. And we can grab our shower head. And we can basically, let me see how to attach it. We can create a shower. Or we can do like a hook. So yeah, that's make a lot of sense. Very nice. I really enjoy it. While we've got the second one, looks like the O-ring go into one place and I done it correctly. So I would assume the second one is going to be a spare one. Then this is why I decided to purchase that model. As you can see, we've got our water intake and it is separated from pump. And let me show you something. Here we've got a professional RV made in Germany water pump. This is a high-powered twin pump. What is the problem with this device? As you can see, it is pretty big, so just take a look. And here we do not have any battery. And the problem is you are very limited with the outlet of your canister, and I have trouble fitting it. This will go into permanent installation with a tap like this. As you can see, we've got tap. This is for a different project, and we will come back to it at some point. But here I've got like a generic water can, and you've got no way of inserting it, so it have to be a very large output. But with this element, you can basically snake in without any problem to virtually any water tank. Just take a look, it is extremely small, and it's going to be fitting perfectly. What is also great, that our pump is totally outside, so it's not going to be in the water, and the electricity and water do not mix very well. I'm pretty sure that's going to be our water inlet. So let's put here our strain relief, and let's do something like this. Just like that. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. Let's attach our shower head. So we go like this. We are adding our strain relief. We are attaching it to the pump. We secure it like that. And we've got absolutely beautiful set. Just take a look how beautifully it's presenting. It is amazing. If you are asking yourself why I've got this wire, that's because inside that can I've got a water heater that I'm currently testing, so I can throw it in just like that. I can plug it to like go 0, just like that, and I can have warm water anywhere I want. After I've got hot water in that can, now the only thing that we need to do is to snake in our water inlet. So we go like this. And we are ready to turn our pump on. Here we've got our water inlet. You can see the bright orange. If you take a look at the rear, we've got a tiny LED light. So let's try to turn it on. And I believe we have to press and hold this button for a couple seconds. So let's wait. And as you can see, we've got a beautiful light. And now we can start our water pump. It is self-priming. It is going to be nicely sucking our water. And here you can see the water inlet. Maybe I will rearrange it a little bit so it's going to be on the bottom, just like that. And we go one press, it's going to be high power. And the second one is going to be the lower. So let's go to the lower. It's priming. Oh my goodness, it is looking so beautiful. Just take a look at this. Just take a look how beautiful. Let's try the lower. Yeah, this is what you want if you are like conserving your water. Just take a look at this. It is so amazing. And as you can see, you can have your running water basically anywhere in field, just by following those 2 steps. Hot water in field. Absolutely beautiful. This is exactly what I wanted for such a long time, just in case we've got like a power outage. You can be totally independent. Yeah, this is amazing. Let's give it a one more shot. We go to the high power. It's priming. And it's working perfect. I simply love it. I love it. This is exactly what I wanted. Yeah. Of course, I purchased it for case of emergency, like a power outage. I can use it with my solar installation or while camping. But there is nothing against using it, for example, to like washing your bike. You've got just a bucket with water, you can throw it in and you can just scrub your bike or something like this. So it could be used for different application, or either just pumping water. You can basically disconnect it, I'm pretty sure. Let me disconnect it. Oh my goodness, we created such a mess. Oh my goodness, no, this is horrible. We created mess, but you can basically use it as a pump. And as you can see, it's working really well. I created mess, yeah. We are currently located in the bathtub, and I prepare our test setup. So we've got our 10-liter tank that is filled with water. We've got the vintage iPad that is going to be telling us our time. And we are going to be running our pump on the low setting, and we see how long we can, for example, shower with just this 10-liter tank. And of course, the idea is that if we are going to be using like a DC heater, then we would like to have conserve our water. So I'm not interested in pumping it in the highest volume, but to get the longest runtime. So first we are going to be snaking our inlet in, and this beautiful orange tip is nicely visible, so I like it. We start with the high gear. We go to the low, and we start our time. And now we are going to be counting how long we have to wait. And the water stream, in my personal opinion, is absolutely beautiful. This is more than enough to wash your head or like a private part. And this is the low volume setting. Yes, it is absolutely beautiful. And we just need a tank, a water heater, and we are good to go virtually anywhere. I love it. So as you can see, you've got almost 4 minutes. Let me turn it off. You've got almost 4 minutes from a 10-liter tank at the low volume. We can repeat the test using the high volume, so let's give it a try. I refill our tank and we are ready to repeat our test on the high power, but as I'm telling you, this is not about speed. This is how long you can take your shower. So the faster doesn't mean better, that's my opinion, because we should conserve our hot water. But if you would be interested, here is our test, and we've got a much greater pressure, as you can see. But in my personal opinion, the low volume is great. So let's give it a moment. I will show you that in real time, so you can really see how long it takes. Because if we speed things up, then most likely you will get impression that those 2 minutes or 3 minutes is extremely short. But in reality, it is really decent. So here we've got a 1 minute, and we are almost half of our tank. So maybe we will get like a 2 minutes. We will see. So as you can see, the difference is less than half. So it's really not that big, but of course it is making the difference. And this is how it's presenting. So in my personal opinion, that was absolutely a beautiful purchase. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you find that interesting. See you next time and bye bye.